Welcome General McLean High School students to the video announcements. I'm Zach. Today we got some short videos from Mr. Simonson's media art class. First we have a video by Kayla on GM's softball team. Let's take a look.
My name's Haley.
My name is Josie.
I play first base and I am in 12th grade.
I play outfield and I'm in 12th grade. I feel like the season will be successful.
I agree.
One of my goals is to get Breakout Player of the Week at least once and to make it to districts.
Yeah, my goal as a team is to make it to districts and at least win one game, hopefully. I like working with the team. The team's nice. We're all like one big family.
I feel the same way. I like having authority over all of the younger players because they don't really listen as well as other players. I'll just leave it at that.
I like being the oldest too because I have authority. And it gives you something to do.
It also gives you people that you can talk to.
Yeah.
You have nobody else.
Next on the list, we decided to put up a few videos on classes offered at GM. Let's take a look.
The class is Social Media and Marketing with Mrs. Zona. It's a pretty cool class because Ms. Zona's cool, but a brief description is it's a class that teaches you the ins and outs of marketing on social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, you do a simulator which you pretend you're an employee for a company and you have to advertise their product and market it through fake Twitters and Facebooks and YouTubes and all things like that. And you produce a revenue and you get ranked among your class on how well you do.
It was a really good class. I learned a lot about how to use social media effectively to promote companies I like, my own businesses if I ever have one, and then myself if I choose to.
I would take it because Mrs. Zona's fun to have as a teacher and you should have her sometime in your point in high school, but also just if you're thinking about anything with business and marketing, it'd probably be a good idea to take that class.
Really anyone who wants to, better themselves on social media, anyone who's thinking about going into business in their future or even marketing as itself.
So Intro to Business was a good class. You learned about the stock market, entrepreneurship, and economics. Throughout the class, you get to play in the stock market game and make decisions about what you want to invest your money in. You also get to learn about a country's economic system and compare it to the United States' economic system. And then the last part of the class is entrepreneurship. And we did an online course that showed us how to kind of run a business and keep it going. I think that this class could help anyone, maybe people going into the business field, because it gives you a little bit of experience when you're playing with like the entrepreneurship game, but
Icehouse it's like an entirely new experience because we get the freedom to just go out there and express our ideas and make some money while we're, expressing our ideas, selling stuff.
We did a project selling breakfast in the morning, and I think it got to show off our entrepreneurial skills and work in teams and groups to see what we kind of like.
It kind of just opens your mind to like what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing when you start a business, hopefully, and kind of gets you to see what you don't usually see in a business.
Yeah, Icehouse is The name of the course is based off this book by Cliff Tompere. The name of the course is based off of a guy who wrote a book called Cliff Tompere. He was an entrepreneur who was born in the South during the Jim Crow era, and we just learned his different steps and his different stories about how to properly set up an entrepreneurial business, and then we apply it to whatever thing we want to do.
You shouldn't just take the class if you want to be an entrepreneur. Even if you have no interest in becoming an entrepreneur, it's still a good class to take because it gives you a path for business as a whole, no matter what career you expect to do in your life.
I personally learned so much in the Icehouse course. I would recommend it 100%. So much fun. Mr. Thompson's a blast. The class is so fun. We do so many interesting things, watch so many interesting videos. The speakers in particular are really informative, and I just love the class.
I personally think it's funny how passionate Mr. Thompson is about it because he's kind of a quiet person, but during like little points in like each class, like even if we're like reading one part in a book, he gets super excited about it and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, any class with Mr. Thompson is worth taking.
So my course is called Current Affairs, and there are so many different aspects that you can go into with current affairs, so my course is never the same. And I've heard kids have taken this course multiple times, but since current affairs is always happening, then you can go in depth with politics, you can go in depth with endangered species, just wherever the course comes about and what my students want to get into, I allow them to get into that. So that will be based off of projects, drawings, maybe even songs. I'm a big creative guy, and that's what I like to see out of my students as well.
For general announcements, the scheduling video will be going on later on Schoology and also played during scheduling on Friday. This video will be used to help describe courses offered here at GM. Lunch today will be handmade pizza and green beans. Newspaper staff will be meeting after school in room 100. Anime Club will be meeting after school from 3 to 4. There will be tutoring in the Refocus room during all lunches on Tuesday and Friday from 11 to 1:15. After school tutoring is also available in the Refocus room from 3 to 4 on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. That's all we got for you today. Keep it classy, GM.